Ciao, ciao, welcome back on the channel. Ciao, wow, Mitsika, that was a hot Monday. That was a hot Monday, bro. Tops of 31 degrees Celsius in Sydney, Australia, a very humid day. What a great weekend for Inter. A great weekend, which was almost made a terrific weekend, but Milan. Allegri. Max, Mad Max. He's going to be it this season. I'm telling you now, I'm starting the anti-jinx early. If you guys think I'm going to let some of you that got away with calling Conte and Napoli fake news last season the chance to blow this off this season, this is the first video you've ever watched on Inter Worldwide. Clearly, Max and his little escape this morning against what now must surely be a Pioli-less Fiorentina. Like, he's probably going to get the sack now for sure. And so he should, because you can't go that many games without picking up, without picking up a win in Serie A. Anyway, this video, Denzel Dumfries. Is it time to be a little bit concerned? I personally say no, and I'll outline some reasons why soon. There are a few reasons why some people are saying yes. Let's talk about those reasons slightly sooner. Whatever part on the fence that you sit on, make sure that you let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you are new, and if you are interested in any of our many giveaways these days. A lot of what I'm saying is rhyming unintentionally. At the moment, we've got the third kit giveaway. You can have that in either the player edition or the fan edition. You'll get it before I do. It looks good, looks better on the players, so it means it probably looks better in person. Denzel Dumfries. The reasons why people are slightly concerned are that the contract extension was pretty recent, but the interest has never gone away. Can I just say a side note that seems to frustrate me with Denzel Dumfries? Can I ask why we never seem to get his price value up to a reasonable amount? The guy was on the stage in the World Cup against Argentina, and that was a World Cup where people really saw a lot of his qualities for what they were. Then we go and win the second star. Then he makes another Champions League final. In any other world, a player like Denzel Dumfries is 40 million fucking minimum. He's been on the world stage. Why has his value never seeped up a dollar above 28 mil for Inter? It always flirts at about 22, 25. Are these clauses he inserts? Does he always look as disappointed to be here as we know he's not? I'm just joking. But still, can someone tell me why Denzel Dumfries' value, even when he's at a maximum length of his contract, never seems to go up to an amount that I know for a fact another team would get for shitter players? I guess the way that we ended last season wasn't great. Dumfries was one of the more vocal ones about it. So we know that this is an honest guy, a raw guy. We saw the way he exited the pitch when he had a poor performance. I forget whether it was against Sassuolo or Cagliari. But either or, the performances are only really to be worried about because it is an inconsistent string of performances for him, whereas everybody else seems to be picking up, maintaining, or improving drastically in form. There aren't many, if any, players you can look at in our side where if you looked at a form bar or if you looked at a form graph, they would be dipping. Every single person bar Denzel Dumfries is on a plateau plus. So you have just basically his output is concerning. In terms of what I'm seeing on the pitch, I'm seeing later timed runs in behind the defense, which are resulting in him having to pick the ball up in less advantageous positions and having to do more with it, which is not his forte. You shouldn't be asking Denzel Dumfries to do too much with the ball if it does get played towards / in front of him. His passing on the weekend was abysmal. His short-range passing, especially in tight spaces, was abysmal. I don't think his defensive positioning has been anything to worry about. Like, I'm struggling to think of times this season where something has happened defensively, not even if it's leaking a goal and gone, geez, Denzel, focus. Geez, Denzel. A lot of it's been on the attacking end. A lot of it is his attacking product. His attacking product and his ball product this season has just been not there. Plenty of time for him to pick up. I hope that he gets rested in the Champions League, not tomorrow, the next day, because Luis Enrique desperately needs some minutes, and against the Union side from Belgium, who I don't even think are playing at their home ground. I think it's at Anderlecht's home ground, so part of their advantage is diminished as well. It's important to know that. We should be going there, rotating the team and smacking them up. reasons to not be concerned about Denzel Dumfries is that he has showed us over the years that when our backs are against the wall, he's one of the guys that stands out as a catalyst to get us back and going. He's a very hard-working player. And I know this isn't just one of those things of us saying, like, hard work's not enough, because when this guy works hard more often than enough, it has been enough. He's a good footballer. We know for a fact that position in Italy has been void of world-class talent for a long time. Us, Inter, have had the best right back in Italy, the right wing back player in that position in Dumfries in the last few years. And you know what? The season before, we had an even better one / the best one in Hakimi. So yeah, sucks. But another reason why I don't feel as though it needs to be concerned about too much is that the games that we've played him in so far, it has almost been causes for experiment. Not experiment, but look at our quality of opposition. Except for the Roma game. We've come up against Sassuolo, Slavia, a poor Ajax, Cagliari, expecting Cremonese, expecting to get all those points, which we did. So maybe we are highlighting his lack of performances a little bit more than what they are. It's hard to pick a player at this point in Chivu's reign that is standing out as poor. So I am picking on Denzel Dumfries in this video. I know I'm reaching for it, but it's on everybody's lips. People have been talking about it a fair bit. I think that he will play against Napoli start, and I think that we're going to see him have a good game against Napoli. So, there's plenty of games coming up for him to play himself into form. I'm not too sure what he did on international duty, actually. I didn't follow the Netherlands too closely. Probably should have looked at that before doing this video. But either or, it's about Denzel at Inter, and I know it hasn't been impressive so far, but I don't think it's major cause for concern. I can't really say any other reasons why it would be or wouldn't, unless they're void of me now when I had more before. I also think the way that Chivu is playing with this side, I just think that it's inevitable that a player like him plays himself into form. So much of Chivu's direction is played through the wingbacks, and we are enjoying a renaissance in form in DiMarco, so it just makes sense from a tactical point of view. Just expect Dumfries' renaissance to come back even better than Fedez from right to left. Enrique's got to get some more minutes, though. So when Dumfries came out early had to have been Sassuolo or Cagliari, I can't remember now. When he came out early and he was really upset, it was the right move. All the chats were saying in the first half he was really, really bad. And then he started the second half even worse. And Chivu was like, I'm pulling the plug before this becomes a problem. I'm pulling the plug before he gets a yellow card. I'm pulling the plug before he makes a mistake or does something he regrets. We can't really question the manager's decisions so far. They've been awesome. So that's all I've got to say. Yeah, let me know in the comments if you think that it is a bit for concern or if you know that Denzel's going to bounce back. Keep an eye out on the channel because there's a fair bit of content to come this week. We also have a match in the Champions League, as I said, against Union from Belgium. We are playing at Anderlecht Stadium. I'm 90% sure, but I will double check that. All right, I'll catch you on the next one. Forza Inter. Ciao.